Hey guys, Lee here, Theme Park Ohana. I am here alone because Jen refuses to do this vlog with me because I'm doing a review of the Skyliner today. I'm going to give you the times it takes to go from one location to the other, some other tips about scooters and handicap, all the information you're going to need about the Skyliner. Let's go do this. So I'm here at the main lobby and I like this clock in the center. It's almost like a train station. It's kind of cool. So this is exactly what Jen feared. I'm sitting here shooting some B-roll in the Skyliner going from the main hub towards Art of Animation, and Pop Century has shut down. I wonder how long it'll be shut down for. We'll have to check this out here. And there it goes, booted back up. Nope, maybe not. They're just moving it a little bit. Alright, so even though the one coming from Art of Animation is down, the other two are still running just fine. So, I have a cabin to myself for my ride to Epcot. I think it's slowing down a little here because they're getting somebody with a stroller on. And here we go. This is liftoff. Whee! I can guarantee you, Jen, I'm glad you're not here because you'd be freaking out because it does kind of feel like it makes you lose your stomach a little bit. But the breeze, the airflow, I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone, but man, great airflow in here. It is early in the day and it's not very warm, but this is a nice ride. So first we stop at Riviera, which I don't know if they're even going to open the doors or anything since that resort isn't open yet. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful. But then we'll make our way over to Spaceship Earth and Epcot. Look at the views from the Skyliner. And I'm timing how long it takes so you guys get to know how long each ride is from each station, barring any shutdowns. And there is the Riviera, and I love the paint scheme. It is beautiful. Looks like the pool's done. It's got to be getting ready to open pretty soon. But it is a really good looking resort. I love the way the roof is. Beautiful. And here we come into the Riviera, and look, it's themed just like the resort itself, like the roof and everything looks, it matches perfectly. Ooh, you come in hot. Whoa! It's a wild ride. Hey, look. Sugar Rush. And this gives you an idea how fast it moves when you're boarding and deboarding. But since it's the Riviera and nobody's getting off, just kind of get a good view. Here we go. It's kind of like getting on the people mover. Okay, so it was only a 3-minute ride from Caribbean Beach to Riviera. Now it's time from Riviera to Epcot. There we go again. Take off. A little blurry. But man, it moves pretty quickly. I have to research how quickly it's moving, but it's got to be going at least 15 miles an hour.
Skyliner at Disney's Riviera Resort.
Whee!
If you're just joining us,
yeah, Jen would not enjoy this ride at all. Hey, look, there's Pluto.
Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to sit
And
back,
Eeyore
relax, and enjoy.
It's kind of weird going over Disney traffic. So used to driving over this or on this road. Used to use it all the time to go on the back way to Hollywood Studios over here. And here we are. Here we go. And I'll tell you, a great way to pass the time during the ride is just to take in all the different cars, all the different animations on them. It is very, very, very cool. Oh, Princess and the Frog. So we're coming into the station that makes a turn that turns us from going towards Hollywood Studios, which you can see over here to the left, and we'll straighten our path towards Epcot. And again, you come in really fast and kind of rough, but it's kind of fun. And then you slow down for the turn. And as we make this turn, you will see Swan and Dolphin. Right there is the Swan. Dolphin's on the other side. I guess you can't see, we're not high enough right now. And you also see the boardwalk right there. We get some pretty good views of that as we take off again. which is about to happen right about any second now. Right about now. Here we go. And man, that breeze is glorious. But I'm sure it's a little warmer in here in the peak hours of the day. So there it is. There's the back of the boardwalk. And there you can kind of start to see the dolphin over there. And we'll turn over here and you'll see now, coming up to our right is Epcot. And actually we're gonna be getting like behind the scenes here. I might get a look at Ratatouille. There it is, the backside of Ratatouille, and they even have a little banner there that says opening summer 2020. And that must be the queue they're working on right here. As we're getting ready to come into Epcot, look, you can see the Eiffel Tower. And I'm sure they're gonna pretty this all up by the time they open up Ratatouille. So there it is, World Showcase. And there we come in to the left.
Remain seated until the doors automatically
Coming in.
your belongings.
This is the best part of the ride.
Thank you for
Because
flying.
when it slows you down, you like swing. Whoa! So that was 9 minutes from Riviera to here.
Thank you for your patience. We are now resuming your journey, and will speak flight momentarily. Thank you.
That was the sound of us broken down. Alright, so it was only stopped for maybe less than a minute. That's kind of cool. It's a good ride. So it's about 12 minutes from Caribbean Beach to Epcot. But the great part is there was no wait. I got right on and got right over here. Now to head right back on towards Hollywood Studios. This whole area leading up to it, man, really beautifully landscaped. They also have bathrooms here at the Epcot stop on the entrance side. Jen, look which car I'm behind. It's that little troublemaker Stitch. Hee hee hee. So there must only be select cars that can be switched on and off because there are people in a wheelchair in this car waiting, I guess, for the right car to switch on and off. And I'm going to try to get it on video for you. So there it goes. Here comes they're moving it forward. So a car must be approaching that they're going to switch it on and off with. Let's see if it's the next one here. That's not the next one. Maybe the one after. Just keep watching here. There's the handicap one getting ready to get added to the line. Yep, and there is one coming off of the line and being parked for handicap use. It's a pretty smooth process. It really doesn't slow down the line that much. So my first trip was the Epcot one, and I am back from that now. And I showed you in a clip earlier that the one going to Art Animation and Pop has been down. It's been down about a half an hour now. So interesting. Must really stink to be stuck up on the line. Now I said it's been down for about a half an hour. They cycled all the people off, so most of the people were probably off in about 10 minutes. And they just now been testing it, trying to get it, make sure it's running right before they put people back on. This kind of gives you an idea how fast they come. It's really fun. It is really fun coming into the station. So here at the main hub, they also have restrooms as well. But I just noticed this walking over here. They have Caribbean themed artwork. Disney Vacation Club artwork. This is really cool. Oh, that's Disney Cruise Line. Adventures by Disney. And another Disney Cruise Line. Alright, with that being down, I'm kind of waiting to ride towards Art Animation. But so I have some time to wander around here at Caribbean Beach. It's something I didn't know. They added a bus internal shuttle stop here, which is great. And also behind me, they installed a jaw freeze. So if you want to get something to eat or drink, you can. Alright, it's back up and running, so let's go time this one. Interesting to note, it has a maximum with handicap access 6 guests, and a regular car is 10 guests maximum. So this is my first time in a themed cabin, and it looks, I can't tell, it's Peter Pan You can barely see it. There you can kind of see Peter Pan. But it does take away from the views that the normal cabins have because the glass is clear. This has like, you know, the vinyl with the art on it, which kind of takes away from the view a little bit. Just something to note. And as you see, we're headed right into Art Animation
played and communicated with each other
Pop Century.
throughout the 20th century.
And the station is located right in between them on the bridge. It's going to be kind of cool to check it out because it's been closed down forever.
Enjoy the
I like the view of the lake though coming in. I only wish I was in one of the regular cabs with the clear windows. It really does take away from the view. It's not quite as good. This is cool. In each cab, I guess they have an emergency call box button you push for help. And also probably a way to communicate with you if for some reason there is an extended stoppage while you're up on the line. And here we go.
When exiting the cabin,
please
supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you.
Alright, so this is the least themed station, and it's much smaller. There's no bathrooms. It's also the first time I'm encountering a line to get on. I also saw a line at the main hub to get back to Hollywood Studios. I also forgot to note that it was only a 5-minute ride from the main hub to Art Animation and Pop Century. For your safety, make sure you sit still and no partying. Now you'll see when we're leaving the station from Art of Animation and Pop Century, all the way across the waterway, we stay lower to the ground than we do at any other point in any of the Skyliner rides. I have two theories here. I believe one, it's in case there is a need to take you out of the cars that the line is stopped. It'd be easier if it's lower, especially since it's over water. And two, everyone knows that over open bodies of water is more susceptible to higher winds, which probably helps with the wind shear against the cars. Also interesting to know, I tried to park at the resorts today. They usually don't give you a hard time, but I guess because of the popularity of the Skyliner, they will not let you park there unless you're a resort guest. So I had to park at Hollywood Studios, and that is going to be my last trip, headed back to where I parked. And I think I might be meeting up with Jen. I don't know, but let's go check it out. And of course, now the Hollywood Studios line is not boarding. I mean, it's running, so maybe soon it'll open back up, but the cast member told me it could be 5 minutes, could be 3 hours. Yikes. So while I'm waiting for the Hollywood Studios line to reopen up, one more thing came to my head that I wanted to add in earlier as unique to this transportation system. Much like the buses, you're going to be, you're going to have to go through security screening at either park, Epcot or Hollywood Studios. It's not like the monorail where once you get into the station, you're good to go once you get to the parks. So if you're doing 2 parks today, you're going to go through 2 different security checks. Just something to keep in mind. We made it. Another 5-minute ride from the main hub, which is at Caribbean Resort, to Hollywood Studios, which we spin around. There you see, Tower Terror. So, this was a great, I loved it this morning. I mean, yes, there are some hiccups. They're working through that. It's a brand new transportation system, but it's like 10:30. I started this journey at 9, so I did all that in an hour and a half. I mean, there was a few hiccups, but a good time. I tell you what, this is a great option if you are staying at any of the resorts on the Skyliner, because the only other options before were the boat, which is a good 25-minute ride, or the buses, which you know is always 25 to 30 minutes. So this is a great option to have, get you to the parks a little quicker. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's Skyliner video. I hope I put a lot of good information in there for you guys and gave you some good views. I know my voice is a little froggy. I've been under the weather for like about 4 or 5 days with the sinus thing. But I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, tap that like button, ring the notification bell so you know when the next video is on its way. Thank you so much for watching, and now we're on to the next adventure. Bye guys.